Welcome back, everybody, to My Time at Sandrock with Adeline. This is episode 140, and we are heading on into the day. We're going to make ourselves a whistle, pick up some ceramic. We need to head on over to the ruins. Oh, we need to talk to Heidi. Hey, Heidi. Hey, Adeline. Got something I want to say to you. What's up? Yeah, something I've kind of been thinking about for a while. Well, I was just thinking, after what we talked about and all, I was just thinking we should be more than friends. More than friends? Yeah, I like you, Adeline, a lot. And lately it's been more clear than ever. Maybe I should explain myself a bit. Remember the whole Verna competition thing? I lost. I mean, we both knew that's what we were signing up for, right? Didn't affect me in the slightest. I came up with an idea that I like and ended up with something far better than any prize. I always had my suspicions, but having you there made me really get it. You make me feel safe and fine and special and like I can do anything I set my mind to. I was just happy to be there for you. It's saying stuff like that that's got me standing here at your door. So, what do you say? Are we official then? I think we should just stay friends. Really? I just thought, yeah, maybe that's better. I guess I was just seeing things that weren't there. I would never want to lose a friend, though, so yeah, don't worry about me. I'll get over it. Let's hang out soon, as just friends. Oh, no, what a way to start the day. Oh, no. Okay, tumbleweed standard. A calmer chameleon. Oh, please. A calmer chameleon. Heads up, everyone out there who sees that vaguely looking lizard fellow walking around Sandrock. Yes, he is our former arch nemesis, Conquer Sandrock, which he had previously assumed to be the entire world based on what little knowledge he had. But no, he is not dangerous. We'll be putting him through a series of rigorous tests, some of the same ones that proved how insane Yan was. Well, hopefully to prove that this giggler is in fact not insane. It's the Sandrock way and standard Church of Light teachings to never turn someone away who wants to be better. So we'd better put our money where our mouths are and pony up a bit of tolerance for our recently reformed friend-to-be. From Trudy. Citizens of Sandrock, many of you have heard that a giggler was found by the Civil Corps. He was in fact the former leader of the gigglers, Larry, that was previously threatening our town. After his defeat, he lost his position in his tribe and has nowhere to go. Thus, I've decided to allow him to stay in Sandrock for the time being. As a former enemy, I've asked him to be on his best behavior while he's in town. He has agreed. I understand you may be skeptical, but please show him the famous Sandrock hospitality. He speaks our language, and I have arranged for him to work with Owen at the Blue Moon. Go and say hi. Trudy. Wow. I forgot to empty my inventory again. Story of my life. Let us sort all over. Yep. Boom. And we'll do the same again. I should have... Yeah. So I think a lot of these are like models that I'm going to need to... put together in order to get them out of my backpack. And to do that, I think I'm going to need a slightly bigger yard or a yard with some display cases or something. Sigh. I know. Look, I've got arrows on my screen and everything. I've been ignoring them totally. Alright, I have something going on at the Civil Corps. I have something going on out here at the farm. And there was an orange arrow. I know, I actually do have a bit of trouble seeing the... Oh, there it is. Seeing the orange. Alright. Let's start from the left and work our way around. And then we have to go... What we'll do is work from left through to right. And then we'll go find a duck and ride the duck over to the Northern Spaceship Ruins so that we can... Is that more? There's a lot more deadwood than there used to be, right? Anyway, we'll ride the duck to the Spaceship Ruins and then we'll do stuff. Justice, how are you doing?
Hello.
I always believed we could make peace with the gigglers. Sure, they're weird, but they're sentient creatures, you know? Guess old Larry had to hit rock bottom to finally realize his mistakes. Ooh, didn't mean for that to be in poor taste.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, he only opens his mouth to change his feet, okay? He's fine. been in contact with the Alliance Council, and I just can't in good faith recommend anything other than the full extent of the law, transfer to the Atera maximum security prison. You betrayed us and have shown no sign of remorse. I'll contact the authorities and organize the transport. I accept all punishment, Trudy, and will abide accordingly. Then I'll keep you informed of the date of your departure. I just can't understand it. Why? It's no excuse, but I did what I believed was right. But this town, everyone living here, after all you did for us, everything you said in your sermons, you kept us safe, your guidance. I even trusted you to teach my daughter. I thought you cared. I truly do. Please don't give me that. He was used, Trudy. No, Adeline, I was not used. I was betrayed. My actions were my own, and I am no one's puppet. I'll face all the consequences with dignity. He's not sorry, so he needs to go to jail. Well, thank you for your cooperation. You said that the water was a cover for their true intentions. I've been taken for a fool. This I realize now more than ever. I truly thought Duvos wanted the same thing as me, that they were on the right side of history, but their actions do not correlate with the proclamations they gave me. Recently I have been grasping at something, anything that would validate my actions since I have been in Sandrock. The more I searched, the more I came only to one truth. There was nothing. My handlers were simply telling me what they wanted me to believe. I must have been simply a diversion. If I could have pushed everyone out of Sandrock, then Duvos could excavate the ruins in secrecy. My arrest threw a proverbial wrench in the works, and it appears to have pushed their hand. I was then left to rot. They never cared about me. They never cared about my ideals. I was a fool. How did you fall for all this? When I was of age, I left to study in Maidi. My family were believers in the light, and I dreamed of spreading the word. I always feared the day of calamity, feared the light being extinguished once more. I quickly befriended Matilda. She was older than me, working as a tutor in the guided study sessions. I remember when I first met her, when I attended her session the first time. She was helping a group of students with their questions on faith. She was kind, understanding. Whenever I disagreed with the doctrine of the church, she listened. Later, I started to feel that the teachings were not enough. What did you disagree with? The Church of the Light has an unwavering trust in people above all else. It's the individual people that got the human race through the age of darkness. This is why you see Sandrock being somewhat loose with the age of corruption technology. I am somewhat more pessimistic about human nature. Allowing humans freedom to pursue their vanities is what led to the day of calamity. Those around me in the church did not take the teaching seriously. Even the deacon. It was as if they'd forgotten the sins of their forefathers. During my studies, I became depressed. I drifted further from the teachings, became isolated, and found myself more radical. Then an agent from Duvos made contact. The things they told me, that Duvos would regulate the technology. Everything I heard aligned with my beliefs. They wanted structure. They wanted to ensure no one else ever lost their lives. They wanted to ensure the safety of humanity. I see now, in retrospect, Matilda used my grief against me. She was conditioning me. She must have told an agent of my wavering faith and guided their hand from the background. Did something happen to you? While I was studying at Maidi, my town was destroyed. I'm from DOS. I'm a child of the lost city. What happened at DOS? Our existence was always a delicate balance. Being a town skirting the border of the peripheries, we were aware of the dangers, but largely went unbothered. As I went to study in Maidi, I bid my hometown farewell, though kept in regular contact. It may surprise you, but I took part in many of the onboarding activities and was a strong advocate for the church school. It seems strange to reflect on that now. During my studies, DOS was attacked by a creature from the peripheries. It happened overnight, without warning. Everyone in town was killed. My parents, my brother. You cannot imagine it. My entire town destroyed by a monster in the blink of an eye. Just thinking about what my people went through, it is truly harrowing. The depths of despair cannot comprehend what my family endured. I pray that it was quick. Just listen. When the news was announced at school, I felt everyone's eyes on me. They were fixed, filled with empty pity. I fell into a trance, simply glided through the halls, unable to process what had happened. I needed to talk, to confront it. Where were the Rangers or the Civil Corps? How did we not see it coming? How could the Alliance let this happen? The questions burned in my mind. I sought answers, but people avoided me, said I was too intense. Within a week, people were laughing again, enjoying themselves. They'd all forgotten already. Countless lives lost, yet they returned to their lives again as if nothing had happened. Everyone simply avoided me further, except for Matilda. She listened. I fell into the darkness. I sunk into the questions that were burning on my tongue. How could the Alliance let this happen? How are we allowing the sins of our forefathers leave us in ruin? How could the free cities simply abandon us? I expected a rescue. I expected the Rangers to search and destroy that monster from the peripheries, but no. They saw it as a lost cause and moved on. My family were not even buried. They were left there for the winds to consume, the wilds to consume. Man, I'd like to go to DOS and see if there were survivors. That would be such an awesome adventure. Can you imagine? We arrive basically to see if there's any survivors that did make it, because no one ever went back. Maybe. Let's see what Miguel has to say. It was then that my heart was blackened to the Alliance, that my thoughts started to drift. I was vulnerable. I was lost. I was found by Matilda and led astray. She would encourage me to think independently, to question myself. She said my fears were valid and that I was a fiercely independent thinker, and while she did not agree with me, she valued my beliefs. I now believe she was taking note of my doubts and behind closed doors crafting a narrative that reciprocated my beliefs, a narrative she then passed on to handlers. It was no mere coincidence that I was sold a beautiful vision of Duvos. I should have seen it sooner, but I was blinded by their words. It answered all of my questions. So, everything you believed about Duvos turned out to be lies. It appears so. All that I took for Duvos ideals was simply my own being reflected back to me. In that light, what I have done to Sandrock is unforgivable. It is only now that the blinds have been pulled back I must face my actions head on. I still believe that we as a species need to control our desire to pursue unfettered technology. DOS must not happen again. However, that does not excuse what I did. I've wronged the people of this town and the free cities. I must accept penance for my actions. I must take this as a time for personal growth. Thank you for coming to see me all this time. Miguel. You know, I want to find out what happened in DOS now. I want to go visit and, you know, if there are survivors there, I want to see, I want to be able to, I want to, okay, look, I want a redemption story for Miguel. I do. I think that would make a really interesting campaign, because I've always wanted to, from the time I heard of it in Porsche, I've always wanted to visit the peripheries. Can you imagine, going to DOS and discovering there really are survivors, and they refuse to leave and they want to rebuild, but at the same time they've got to prepare for this monster that's going to come back, and maybe they see signs of it as the campaign continues. and they want to. I know it's the storyteller. There's so much story. I love it. And maybe they want to prepare for it. Or maybe the monster is in some way sentient and it needs. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I know where I'm going. The monster's sentient and it's been observing the survivors and it's realized that whatever set it off on its rampage, wasn't them. Oh, my game froze. Oh, thank goodness. So can you imagine? Can you imagine you've got this kind of, if you're making the story, you've got this kind of, you arrive in Sandrock. Maybe you're on a private commission from the.
Tailor-made. It's harder to fit a yak mill through the eye of a needle than it is to walk out a tailor-made looking innocent.
So maybe you arrive in at the ruins of DOS on the behalf of make it an unknown employer, a mystery employer. Maybe it is Miguel in the background, or maybe it's Miguel and you know it's Miguel. I don't know. But anyway, on behalf of an unknown employer, because that would be more interesting. And they're asking you to see if you can find the truth of what happened. You so did not. Of what happened to DOS. And then you discover that there are survivors. Yes, I'd like to ride Daisy to the Northern Plateau. So you find that there are survivors. And what you want to do then what your employer wants you to do is, well, you have a few factions. So because you find survivors, the Rangers come, and the Civil Corps come, or maybe a representative of the Civil Corps comes. And so you find survivors. Your employers wants you to look for a particular survivor and you haven't found them yet. The Rangers come because it's an outpost and they need to their plan is probably just to evacuate the survivors, so because they're not sure where the monster is. But the survivors refuse to go. So the Rangers have to set up an outpost, which is fine, that happens. But the Civil Corps don't have the manpower to send. So maybe they ask you as you probably will be a builder because you need to rebuild, and builders are adventurers. But the Civil Corps asks you to be their representative until they can find someone to take your place. And so you end up in DOS. You have a period of time of getting to know the people and rebuild some of the facilities. They're going to need a permanent source of water and they're going to need their crops built. So maybe you can get a representative, maybe not Hugo. Who's the guy in the... I know, I'll get there eventually. The guy in the greenhouse at Sandrock. I know, what's his name? Let me find it. Social. Oh, yeah. From the upper tab, interacting with people in town, helping them give gifts will make them like you more. Townsfolk with hearts instead of stars can be romanced. When you become friends with someone, you'll be able to ask them to hang out with you. Becoming closer to a Sandrocker will unlock more things to do with them, including personal quests. Oh, that's how we get to build Hardy's school. Maybe. From the Preferences page, you can record which gifts each member of town likes and dislikes. From the Social Network page, you can see which people in town are related to each other, friends or family. From the Relationship perk tab, you can see what in-game bonuses you gain by being friends with someone. Being friends with everyone will make you a lot stronger. This is the character page. Every time you meet a new person in Sandrock, their portrait will become available here. Alright, so yeah, you could get Zeke. There you go. You get Zeke to come visit you. And he instructs you on building trees around the periphery of the town and to help keep the sand back. And he instructs you on how to build a garden, and the townsfolk on building a garden. So you've got maybe there's a public garden that everyone works on together because it's a small town with not many survivors. So everyone has to do their part in the garden. Unless, of course, you're doing other tasks, and so the builder might be excused in certain occasions. You little savage. See, and they wonder why I beat the lizards up. Man, that thing just shot me in the back. Anyway, so I would be really excited to see a campaign set in DOS that took you into the periphery. So after you've gone through your setup stage, so you arrive, you discover the survivors, they don't want to leave. The Ranger Corps, so you get to meet the Ranger Corps, that'd be cool. The Ranger Corps set up an outpost. You become the Civil Corps representative, which may or may not have little side quests for you to do. Or you can decline it and the Ranger Corps take on those tasks. So I'm just looking for a way in. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of... Do I just jump in? Maybe I just jump in. Yeah, so... And then, of course, you help rebuild DOS. You have a mysterious employer who has their own vested interests. So maybe it could be a Duverse agent who wants you to... was hoping there was no survivors. And so what they do is they get you to gather information. I know, I'm a bit daft. Here we are. About the survivors. And maybe you're left questioning things, and you're given options to bring your questions to... Uh-oh, I probably should have bought a scanner, shouldn't I? Oops. And you're left to bring your questions. You're given the option to bring your questions to the ranger, and you could start a joint investigation. And if you don't do that, then maybe the rangers start an investigation, and then gradually bring you into it. You've got like a whole bunch of options, and all the time you've got this theme of once you've got that basic part of the town set up, you start instigating the ruins around DOS. Not the ruins, well, the ruins, but also the periphery around DOS, and you discover new creatures and new plants and all of that kind of thing. Maybe you get an order from Haru wanting to have a look at the herbs and getting you to send them to Sandrock, and that integrates it into Sandrock. Maybe you get to meet the hero of DOS, the man who went in and dug people out. Maybe that's the guy who disappeared from Portia. There's just so much you could play with. I know, right? Oh, titanium ore. We're probably going to need some of that too. Looks like it grows on orange bits. So yeah, I know, and all of that was from talking to Miguel. It just sparked. It's like, because I write stories, it's what I do, and it's just like, that's a story I would love to play. It's a bit different from your Lost Survivor story. It's a bit different from your grandpa leaves you a farm story. But it still has all the elements of, yeah, that'd be so much fun to play. There you go, Pathia. That's on my wish list. I would like to see DOS as a campaign adventure. And I know I may never, but if you ever do, yeah, that'll be it. I'll be right there. Do I have a... Oh, I do have a thing. Alright, there's my door. So what are we looking for in here? We're looking for high-speed motors. Okay. That's an all-in-one toolbox. We'll grab that. A luxurious toolbox full of many rare treasures. This is my first time in the ruins here. Oh, I think I'm going to have to spend a bit more time in here. Alright, let's go for a bit of a run around and see what we got. Ooh, is that a... No, that's the exit. I don't want to leave yet. Man, I only just got here. What time is it? 2:28 on Sunday. Yeah. So we're looking for 2 more high-speed engines. I'm not seeing them though, so we might just zip straight down to the next level. Is that a food vendor? Can I eat? Oh, wait, I can. Heat stroke. Stamina plus 10. Stamina plus 100. Now, I've got plenty of stam food, but that is such a good thing to see. A hot lamp piece. Alright, we will come back for that if we need it. Alright, where's my exit? There it is. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, far too excited about the idea of DOS. I know, and I haven't even played all of Sandrock yet. Oh, and I'm really curious now to see what happens with Heidi and her school. That's disappointing if it can only be a romance quest. You know, maybe the next commission could come from Trudy or something, but because Sandrock does need a school. But I would love to see her school built. So maybe I'll have to make myself a new character then to romance Heidi, so that we can get that school going. I'm being really distracted by all of this stuff. There's zinc. We need a lot of zinc, don't we? Yeah, to go with our copper. I should probably do this too. Alright, we'll grab this all-in-one toolbox. Sometimes these things have really important things like, you know, engines in them. I might have to open up the one I've got just to see if we've found an engine and don't know it yet. Alright, I'll have to open up the two I've got. That's a hot pot lamp piece. Let me just... There we go. Alrighty. It was one of the new additions to our inventory. And it's right click, isn't it? Yeah, right click to use. Condensed power stone by 6. And 12 data disks. Well, you know, it's not what I was looking for, but I'm not complaining. Do I really want to get... What, really? You're serious, Adeline? Adeline, what are you doing? Okay, that's a hot pot lamp piece. I wonder how far down I've got to go to find these engines. Oh. Wrong way, you goose. Okay, I do have that open, radio. Again, I'm wondering too how deep this sand is, because we might be missing some of the stuff at the bottom. All in one toolbox. Alright, we want both of those. One, because it might have something in it that we want, but two, because... What do you mean I know Ken has? Rude. Oh, hey! I love these places. The little secret bits inside are so good. Oop, what's that? Well, we'll grab that. Right, we did pick that up. But there was something else we wanted in here. Did we pick up the toolbox? Yeah, so there you go. I would love to do adventures in DOS. That would be so cool. Another 12 data disks. I know, now I'm disappointed. It's okay. I need to be grateful, not disappointed. Oh man. I'm just excited to be in the ruins too. Ooh, right under my feet, huh? Dancing lion doll, high-speed processor, high-speed... Alright, well down we go. Normally when they dump that many bits and pieces in there, you're going to need them. So we might as well grab our dancing lion dolls. I know, it's just because I want the lion dolls because they're cute. And then I guess we'll just go for this one. Another high-speed processor. It's nice to see so many of them actually. Alright, I'm not fond of being underground at the moment. F to find more treasure. Titanium ore. Alright, so now I know where to come for that. My goodness, so much. Although the junk up above the ruins should be an indicator. I bet there's a ton more stuff hidden deeper. Yeah, let's just go down. Because I have a feeling, yeah, there's a bulkhead there. That's it. Oh, you know what's nice? Not being attacked by those rats. And also not being blown up early in the piece. Okay, maybe I need to just dig my way out. I know, it's... The other reason I picked them up is because I need to clear them from my field of vision. Because they're distracting. See, now I just said that about the bombs and look at this. Okay, you probably don't need to run away that much. I'm just a little bit scared of them. One day they're going to give me explosive physics, and oh, I know. Am I going to drop down onto another one and not be able to escape? Maybe I should dig forward. Oh, crumbs. Alright, time to have some food in the middle of my dungeon. Back to my pick hammer. Alright, I'm going to dig. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dig forward. And just give myself a little bit of running room away from these explosives. If I can. It doesn't look like the game is going to let me get much running room up. So let me just see if I can make myself a little hollow over here. Oi! Yeah, rude. Rude, rude, rude. Well, this is awkward. Again, we'll dig ourselves a little hollow, just so that we can come in from an angle from these explosives. Oh, well, it was worth a shot. Let me just go a little bit this way. I know. I'm not a chicken, you're a chicken. That is a long way down, isn't it? Alright, let me just build myself another little tunnel. We'll just jump over here. There we go. Oh, good one. Right on top of it, I see. Alright, well, okay, fine. I'm gonna take the... Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to be here. Let me just build a running space. There we go. Alright, if it was a real explosive, I'd build a dog leg in it, but it's not. So the blast isn't being funneled into where we are. What is that? Alright, I want to know if that's above this barrier or below it. I know for that I've got to get... What do you mean I've got to get closer? No. Alright, I see the bomb. We're good. Okay, we're not that good. We'll find out. Are you done yet, guys? You good? Finished making things go boom? I wonder how deep this is under my feet. Alright, well, we'll definitely grab that. Look at all these books! Chi would have a field day in here. Can we bring some back to him? Oh, no we can't. Man, wouldn't that be an awesome mission? To be able to do, you can bring back ancient books and ancient floppy disks to Chi, and he gets really excited, because he would. I know, he would just go nuts. We still haven't found our engines yet. Maybe, well, in the other mines when there were engines, they were way down, so let's find out. Flag-waving astronaut model piece. One of the 4 pieces. This is the torso. Oh wow, there's like extra data from our thingy, what's it? I know, I can see myself spending a fortune on dig toward the shiny bits. What? Yeah, but wasn't there one further up? Okay, no, those were the ones further up. Okay. Looks like they're just... So we might need to buy that base from the dispenser at the front. high-speed processor. It's getting what? Yeah, I'll rest. I don't think I'm going to get home into... It's 2:04. Man, I was not watching the time. Alright, we're just going to crash out here because... better move myself if I want to pick these up. Alright. Well, we're not going to get too bent out of shape if we miss them. She yawns when she's tired. That is so good, and I'm so lost. Ah, the door is that way. Just dig my way out. Well, at least I found a clean surface on which to collapse. Man. I know, now I'm going to be all panda-dyed. We do have time for another day. Yes. I still haven't found my engines, so guess what? We're going to empty out our backpack. She's exhausted. I know she is. Alright, we're going to try and leave the mines at 10 next time, alright? Just to get home on time to sleep. I'll be a responsible character driver. Man, I do want to find out more of DOS, though. So there you go. Pretty please, Pathia. Can we do DOS? Can we add it to the list of maybe towns that you want to work on next? Oh, wow. Nano waste. Fiber scrap. Mechanical scrap. Alright. I know. Color me hugely intrigued is all. Alright, that's all done. We might have mail. Let's go check it out. Workshop ranking? What? When did that happen? Adeline, thank you for your tireless efforts. You managed to win first prize in the monthly workshop rankings. If it's folks like you that make me feel honored to be the commissioner in this fine town, I hope you'll carry on giving it your all and will become the best commerce guild in the whole Free Cities. Please take this reward for getting first place. Commissioner Way. That's the nicest letter I've ever had for winning the workshop rankings. Love is in the air. Wait, no? Who wrote this one? Heidi. Autumn is upon us, but that doesn't only mean our planet has just passed the celestial equator for the second time this year. No, it's also prime time for sightseeing. Sandrock is full of fabulous locations, but why not check out a few favorites as curated by the Tumbleweed Standard staff? Take a load off at Model Square. Take advantage of all the fantastic seating options at the always bustling Model Square. We got benches and hitch and post galore. Tired of sitting? Why not try standing? And hey, since you're in Model Square, why not walk on over to the newsstand and subscribe to the Tumbleweed Standard? Bump into all your friends passing through, and with the oasis just a stone's throw away, make the square your getaway to a fun and relaxing rendezvous. Attraction rating, quintuple A. Sample the Sandrock skyline atop the crown. No doubt you noticed the series of rocks jutting out around Sandrock. Historians have speculated that they were caused by a huge explosion around the time of the Day of Calamity, but now they decorate our already fine landscape. Climb up to any one of them and get an exemplary view of Sandrock and surrounding areas, and don't forget about the night view either. Attraction rating, quintuple A, reported by Heidi. Well, now you know some favorite spots for Heidi. Unshore's Meditation Guide. Sandcastles are good, but sand piles are great. They're easy. Just pile sand. See how high you can get it. No need to get caught up shaping walls and turrets. Just pure, straight, 100% pile. For extra relaxation, put a cool rock on top of your pile. Let your rock see the world. The Eagle in the Valley. Jasmine. I wanted to like this book. I really did. It came highly recommended by a friend of mine, but I just couldn't get into it. Ultimately, I can't get around the fact that I just completely reject the premise. Like, are we really supposed to believe that all these animals don't know what an eagle is, and they have such arbitrary measures for what constitutes their own identity? Like, obviously, the eagle is not a spider. The spider should know that being a spider is defined by far more than just the number of legs one has. The spider should know that the eagle is an eagle the instant it lays its many eyes on that eagle. And the ending? What happens to the eagle after he gets out of the valley? Were the creatures with wings he saw eagles? Other birds? His parents? I just don't feel like we get a good sense of resolution by the end of the story, and I'm kind of left with more questions than answers. Also, they made the squirrels the bad guys. What the heck? Huge blunder. Squirrels are cute, dummy. Also, how does the eagle know how to talk and say things like sir when he was born literally 5 seconds ago? Ugh, I'm super over this. Pictures were neat. 2 out of 10. Pictures were neat. Written by Jasmine. Edited by Heidi. Ooh. Run, Yakmel's Run. Reported by Heidi. No way! Is it that time again? Running of the Yakmel is just around the corner. Join us for a ridiculous, rambunctious ride. Climb on top of your favorite Yakmel and ride on down. This ridiculous festival follows some of the oldest families in Sandrock with a colorful past that's led up to the conception of one of our wildest holidays. Run fast, run wild, collect as many fuel and foodstuffs as you can, and try your best to beat out the other competitors. Leaving a very long-winded quote that had to be trimmed down to size, our very own Yakmel expert Cooper had this to say. You got to treat your Yakmel with respect. If you understand how to treat them well, then you're going to treat them with the same respect back again. They're a simple creature, but complex in their own way. It ain't right just to run around all willy-nilly with them, but, well, I guess it's okay to get them trained for these competitive events once in a while. To the surprise of no one, this rant went absolutely nowhere. See you at the starting line, folks. Reported by Heidi. This space is for rent. No. Can I? No, I can't rent it? Okay. There we go. We've read all our mail. Let's fill our backpack up again. Oh, we didn't manage it? Well, there's a miracle. Let's sort all over. Boom. See how much space we've got? Okay, we got sufficient to go mining. Wreak a little bit of havoc with that much backpack space. We can do it. Ooh, what's this? I may or may not have had a tailoring order. Ooh, what's this? Yes, we definitely want that going. We got some more organic ceramic sheet, which is kind of important because we're going to need it for our thing. Let's just deal with the rest of that titanium scrap. And then we'll start on the plastic scrap because I've been a bit remiss about it. There we go. You know, I haven't checked my map yet. There's another intriguing little orange. We forgot to see the blue circle yesterday at the ranch. Alright. Let's go and talk to Cooper. He probably needs more poop collected. We'll go pick up that rubbish while we're here. Oh. Human customer, please try some of this delicious food. Holy Yakmel on a stick! They weren't kidding about Lizard Man working here. And it even speaks our tongue. Now I have seen everything. Adeline, can you care to help me? I'm uncomfortable with all the attention. He's a Sandrocker. A Sandrocker? Really? But didn't they used to fight against Sandrock? Did this dude get captured? I've been all around, seen a lot, but this takes the biscuit. Kojo. I know this. This is so interesting.
Thank you.
This is overwhelming. Oh, Larry. Where are you going? He ran away. Oh. I think maybe I should go and talk to, I'll go see if Owen knows, because Owen might need to help him a little bit, I think. Owen, you got a little problem. And I should give you a hug. Hi, how you doing? Larry's not half bad in the kitchen. His superior sense of smell allows him to get the flavors just right. Unfortunately, he doesn't like most human food, so he's cursed to lead others to a treasure he cannot possess. Yeah. No, I kind of feel like cooking up something with rib meat. Got any ideas? Yeah. Now, ain't that an interesting idea? You're welcome. Hey, Owen. You want some tea leaves? Sure, if I have any on me, I'll give them to you. Interact. I'm gonna give him a hug. We haven't hugged since, like, the Day of Memories. Or before. Aww. Alright. I know, I'm not used to quitting out of a hug. Alrighty, let's go. Alright, yes, you're right. I should kiss him goodbye. He is supposed to be my boyfriend after all. Well, okay, he's supposed to be Adeline's boyfriend. No. We're not dating. Not yet. There we go, Adeline. Ah, I know. Wow. He is so much taller than you, isn't he? Alright. What did I just... +2 relationship. Go talk to Logan. I know. Kiss my boyfriend. Go talk to Logan. Hi, Logan. Oh, wow. My birthday's one day before the Day of Memories. A holiday I usually go out of my way to forget about these days. So I'm not usually in a celebrating mood around then. I'm not worried about that big fella moving into town. No, you took care of him once. If he acts up, we'll do it again. Together. Gee, he makes it... They make it really easy to fall in love with him too, don't they? I know. We picked the guy with the most hearts to start with. We have... We're lost. We need to go talk to Cooper and do his ranch chores to keep him happy. Let's talk to Unshaw. Hi, Unshaw. Howlett told us before that the Gigglers were at peace with us. Then they weren't, and now one of them is. It's confusing.
See you.
You'll get there, mate. He's just going to have some processing time. He'll be fine. Alrighty. Pretty sure we're going to need to pick up some poop. Let's go find out. No, what's this? Elsie, I forgot your goggles. How you doing? It's fun getting to know this new lizard family, you know? It's weird about the Gigglers are different from their regular lizard ancestors. Most lizards like to rest in the dark after they warm themselves up on a rock or something. But Larry, I think he's afraid of the dark.
Bye.
Yep. Alright, let's go into the circle. There we go. No, when you say it like that, you sound like a buffoon. My jaw is aching from all this sibilance. Take 10 then. Come back when you're ready to really hiss your heart out. Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, I ain't saying I was quitting. How was that? Hey, Larry.
Greetings.
The spawn, accompanied by the strong human.
Ooh.
You teaching Elsie how to talk your lizard kid? I want in. I already know plenty of swear words. Can you get in trouble for saying bad words in the lizard language? Yes, delightful. Why don't you learn to say something that wouldn't put your life in danger? Ahem. Perhaps I've chosen poorly. This phrase. Nevertheless, let's try it again. Shall we, humans? Everyone. Okay. One of you is insulting me in perfect gigglese. If I didn't know it better, I'd say you were putting it wrong on purpose. Again. Not me. Good, strong human. Perfect, in fact, which leaves only one suspect.
Huh?
What? I said it the same as both of ya. Maybe it's your ears that got the problem. Goodness, human spawn, cover your ear holes.
Huh?
What? No, I'm sure I got it that time. Listen. See, same as you. Practically perfect pronunciation. Feral human, I think it's time to stop. Never say that to anyone. Ever. You're worse than that law human. I'm not trying to swear. It's okay, Elsie. I'm sure you'll get it. He kind of makes me wonder, what's your pronunciation like in all them other animal languages you're always going on about? Kind of looking like we got a new animal whisperer in town, eh? Andy, Elsie's good at talking to animals. I've seen it. She talks to wolves and meerkats and ducks and foxes and... Well, I think that's it. Yeah, you know what? I reckon that's it. I just got my wires crossed a bit. You see, the intonations and whatnot of the fox language are making it kind of hard to get my words right in this here lizard language. Yeah, just stop. Well, if you ever need to provoke a lizard fella into striking the first blow, you know, for legal reasons, at least you got that base covered. Andy? That's not very nice. Go get him. Aw, shucks. All right, I'm throwing in the towel. For now, but you ain't seen the last of me, Larry the Lizard. See you later, alligator.
Sandrock will
That-
rule the world. Or not.
That human phrase my people find offensive, but good pronunciation on that greeting. Yes, this seems a good stopping point. Return to your nests, human spawn. We shall continue these lessons at a later date. Oh, that's funny. I must say, it is pleasing to find such understanding among your people, strong human. To learn our language, I must admit, I had not predicted such compassion. For your troubles, I will teach you a special phrase. It is the ultimate insult. Reserve it for any lizard who would do you harm. Hearing such piercing words will surely shock them, opening a chance for you to attack. Oh man, now I've got to remember how I hissed that. Good luck, strong human. Uh-huh. Oh, I know. I'm not sure I got any of that right. Cooper!
Yeah?
Well, let old Coop tell you something. Come to me, I'll give you good money, real money, to pick up that there feces from my ranch. So how's about it? Sure. Back again, huh? Well, you know it takes a long darn time to get this manure cleaned up. You here to give me another helping hand? Yes. Still ain't finished picking that up for me? What, you really that bothered by it? No.
Yeah?
Looks like you're a quick worker. Ain't bad. Keep an eye out. I post a few jobs from time to time. Anyway, come on, take your pay. Alrighty, I need to go find a high-speed motor. I think we've gotten rid of all the blue... Wait, is there a treasure chest here somewhere? You guys aren't encouraging me to jump on roofs again, are you? You are. Well, don't say I had to be asked twice, okay? Let me find a way up. Oh, you were so nice to me. Good Debs. Let me see if I can find this treasure box. Yes! A learned Yakmel... Oh, no, we learned the Yakmel horn bracelet. That is so good. We now have a whole new recipe we can make. Oh, so good. There you go. Yakmel horn bracelet in the treasure chest up on the roof. Sneaky devs. Sneaky. Alright, let's go find the duck stop. It's a bit like a truck stop and a bus stop, only kind of different. I like it, the duck stop. You could make a little cafe, a little stand selling selling food here and call it the duck stop. A little bit of Sandrock tea and I know, he really annoys me. Spraying me with thorns every time I go. Yes, I'm sure I want to call Daisy. Pretty sure she didn't see me just murder a lizard. Actually, good thing Larry didn't see me murder a lizard. Goodness me, he'd have been annoyed. Ducks away! Alrighty. So, before we dive down into the ruins, let me just see if I can remember where to go. There's a soldier there. There we go. I know, I get lost because I'm completely unobservant. Spaceship Abandoned Ruins. I want to upgrade my device. It's already at max level. Alrighty. Let us enter level 3 and see how far down into the ruins we can go before the day ends. We're still looking for a motor so that we can have whistles in the tunnel to scare away the evil snakes, worms. Oh, I see. I wonder what that is. Can I, go in? So that. Oh, Chi would just about wet himself, wouldn't he? Look at that. That thing is like a. He would. He would be so excited. What is this? Can I push the button? No, I cannot push the button. Are you sure I can't push the button? It's got buttons. Are you telling me they're there just for show? They are. Alright, fine. Hey, what's up here? Oh, the door I was looking for. Now I can go in. I know, I'm like, why can't I go in? Clearly I have not been here before. There are spaceship beds. I know, more books. I so want to take them. I'd love to be able to collect them and take them back for like Heidi for her school and Chi for yeah, and Chi for his research. It'd be nice to find different kinds of books that they would like. A bit like we did for Now the blast funnel. Here we are. Oh, sneaky. Are we done yet? Huh, okay. Oh, a treasure cluster. Alright, looks like it's more astronaut bits, but there definitely looks like there's a processor in there as well. We'll head for the door shortly. I just need to, dig things up. Oh man, we have to go under here to get some of this. Rude. That was a astronaut model piece 2, high-speed processor. I know, I think there's 2 little tunnels and they're not actually contiguous. They don't... Oh right, so there's that door there. Let me just go back. I want to investigate this door over here. No, okay, I would have been frustrated because that door was blocked. Right, now, when I got distracted before, was that the same kind of area we were looking for? I think maybe. I know, we're going to have to come through here. The same way we're cleaning up the other ruins, we're going to have to clean these ones up. We're being focused on not digging everything up that we can lay our little claws on. Because I desperately want to be able to... to just find these engines before the next installment comes down. Ooh, long episode. I know, we can either have super short episodes or super long episodes. I'm going to hedge on the long time. See if we can find some more. Whatever that is. Another astronaut piece. Oh, I think I saw another piece over here somewhere. I know, look at all these books. Oh. I know, my pickaxe would probably set them off. golfing astronaut. I think someone's having far too much fun with these astronauts. Not that there's any such thing. Oh, crumbs. That would, yes. What time is it? 16:12. All right. Not what I intended, but okay, I'll have them. Oh wow, you gotta break them a second time. Hey, is that an engine? No. Astronaut piece, high-speed processor. High-speed processor. Alrighty. Well, it was kind of helpful. I swear, the game does this on purpose. We done? It is kind of nice to have some help blowing things up. A strange object. That's not a strange object. Let me just give myself some headroom here so I don't get stuck when that thing goes off. Alright, I need to just chip myself a little ledge, maybe to get up there. And maybe some headroom. Hang on. Oh, I know, parkour, my favorite thing. I like the music in here. It helps a lot with keeping up the tension. But what? And it's nice to work to. Alright, I know. I just had to get rid of that. Maybe I've got to go up there? Okay. I know, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to talk because I'm like trying to work out where everything is. What time is it? 19:15. You cheeky little rodent. Come here. Where'd you... Oh. What did he nick off with? Rude little monster. I know. What did I say not very long ago? I'm so glad there are no rats in here because they really ruined my day. They do. I hate them so much. And he didn't even make a noise too. All right. Alright, we're going at 10, so I won't fill it up completely. I know. Where'd it go? Alright, I'm going to have to check and see if I picked how many of these I picked up, because I haven't been paying attention. So maybe we'll come to one that will have what we want in it. I mean, they've got a fairly good concentration of stuff anyway. A luxurious toolbox full of rare treasures. I don't think discs are that rare. Well, they might be. They might be getting rarer. That could be a thing. Yes, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't speak too loudly. I for inventory. I've got 5 of them. Okay, condensed power stones. Discs. And 2 high-speed processors. I normally would be pretty happy to see those. Alrighty, let's have a look. Where's my door? There's my door, somewhere in there. Radio. So it looks like we have some... Ooh. Yeah, that looks like a door, but it's not marked. Well, okay. Let's see where it goes. Nowhere. Right, I getcha. A vending machine. What does that have in it? So this has the Guitarist Astronaut Model Piece 3 and Hot Lamp Hot Pot Piece 2. And I like the way we've got like snacks in here now that we can have. Where's my door? There. Alright, well let's see if there's a way around. I have a feeling this stuff is really deep and there might be more artifacts inside it that I'm missing. Like, it's stuff that's not as close to the surface as this. Inflated astronaut. How many different astronauts have we got, guys? Like I said, I think someone went a little bit crazy with the astronaut design. I'm not going to complain either. That's pretty good. Alright, let's grab whatever that is. So I'm pretty sure that there are going to be more artifacts on these levels if we dig deep enough. Pretty much like it was in Porsche, where if you dug deep enough, you uncovered more things that your scanner couldn't show you. That's just annoying. Okay, hang on a minute. I have a feeling I'm going to have to run around a corner maybe to find this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, no, we are closer to where we were. It could be down. Maybe it's down in a hole. I know, I'm going to dig through and we're going to find that... What time is it? Oh, 23:46. Alright. M... and R. See, we are going to try and be responsible sandrockers and get home in time for bed. I did lose track of the time again, though. I know, I need an alarm clock or something. Let's summon Daisy. Yes, I really want to ride Daisy back home, please. So, we're still hunting for our engines. Hey Daisy, care for a night flight? Let's go. Man, if we could just go to sleep on Daisy. She's like soft and feathery. I need the Yakmel station because the Yakmel station is quicker. Provided these guys don't actually zap me with thorns, I'll let them live. Back to here. I'm learning to use fast transport in most of my games now. It's just taken me a bit. Because I'm such a direct line thinker that I tend to go for the obvious solution rather than the simpler solution. Let's go home. It's midnight. It's not as late as it was, but we're still late for bed. All right. Confirm. And guys, on that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.